This is Luke Radowski here in Barcelona, Spain, in the center of town, the Plaza de Catalunya, where hundreds, if not thousands of people are camping out here from all walks of life to protest the economic terrorism being committed against them by their very own government. This is what the people here had to say. For all the Americans out there who don't know what's going on, what's happening here in Barcelona, Spain?
This is not only about trying to complain about some politicians. It's about the general way the country is functioning, which is falling into pieces, and we're here and we can't change anything because they don't give us any opportunity to change anything. And this was only the beginning.
We have a large amount of people gathering to protest against a lot of the corruption in the world regarding politicians and bankers, and yeah, the economy in Spain is pretty bad. The official figure for youth unemployment is 45. The official figure in general across Spain is 20%.
But just to look for solutions ourselves, not the government. The government have the solution is easy. Give the money to banks, and no, that's not the way.
There have always been rich and poor people. This is normal. But the gap between them is widening. Nowadays, there's people much richer than was when in the times of Franco's dictator times. They were richer. There was a very visible difference between rich people and poor people. But nowadays, this is widening. This is unbelievable.
And hopefully something's going to change, but the main problem is that we don't have the choice of choosing between the main two political parties are PSOE and PP, which is supposedly right and left.
And is this a left movement or right movement? What is this movement? How can you categorize it?
Left or right movement. There is no left or right movement here. This is against politics. It doesn't have a political party because it believes that political parties all are in their own benefit. They're in for it for their own causes, and we don't want that. We want the causes of the people that vote.
At first glance, this demonstration may look very chaotic and disorganized, but in all actuality, they are very well organized with different committees and subcommittees, and they actually even have their own farm, medical center, library, and internet cafe, which is directly behind me. This was actually the first place the police last week, 5 o'clock in the morning, decided to come and destroy. They also turned off all Wi-Fi and phone connections so nobody would be able to see their brutality.
They use some frequencies inhibitor. Frequencies don't work. Radio, we have walkie-talkies, they don't work, and we are trying to, just call familias. I am here, don't get worried. I am kicked, but all right. And we can call to our homes to say people we are safe. It's the first thing they destroyed, because there's people with laptops, and webcams just recording what's happening, and they destroyed computers, laptops, everything on the floor broken. Just crazy.
We had massive amount of hundreds of police come here, different types of police, not just one type. And basically they came into the square when people were sleeping, so at a vulnerable point, and they started just taking everything.
Just kicking our heads, it was
very horrible.
Yes, it's so much because you're sitting in a non-violent, a non-violent method, and they kick on the head. Yeah. You are here, raising your hands up in sign of non-violent. We are here protesting, but we don't want to fight to the police. But it seems it don't have any effect.
The police then, I think, backed off because they had what they wanted. They took everyone's things. Then you had a state of, I guess people were happy, but they were not happy. They were happy that they kept the area and they couldn't be moved. Unhappy because they lost all of their things. But actually soon afterwards, even within the next week, people were building their things again. And now you'll see we have all the same things, basically, to a similar level as before, and things are cracking on as we intend.
And then when those attacks were done, then the entire population, people that were just watching this from their houses, they kind of got involved, and now the small population who's more and more involved in the whole situation.
What do you think is the most important message that Americans could take out of everything that's happening here today?
couple of things really. One thing is to know that people are becoming more aware, which is important. People are realising it's important to become aware, and people are starting to take action because people start to realise that there's not really any other choice. What can you do? Are you going to let it get worse, or are you going to do something about it?
Life has value. We are not trademarks or something like that. We are people. Yes, we don't want to be slaves anymore. Yeah. It's the only thing I can say.
Show the world that, hey, you are not the only ones who have the same problem, let's do something about it.
Yeah. For me, it's time where it's a great opportunity for people to get together and to start to try to change things. And we know it's not going to be easy, but we have no other choice here in Europe and in Spain. There's no other option. Either you let it continue, or worse things will happen. Or you try to do something about it, and there's a possibility that we can make some real change. I mean, the people may change.
The government has made special laws banning these protests. The police last week have destroyed this whole camp, taken away everything away from these people, but they were unable to take away this square from them. And there's still people here demanding change. As long as human beings stand up, liberty cannot die. America, camp out. Thank you so much. You're the best. Thanks for hooking us up to get the best experience in Barcelona, Spain. We will be camping. We have some nice friends here. This is our house for the night.
Our roof.
We have a roof and we have a bed.
Good music.
That's all we need.
The guy is going to bring you something to put under the sleeping sack.
We don't need much. We're very happy. We got a place to sleep. Very much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome.
For hooking us up.
There it is.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. We got a little extra cushion. Not the Marriott, but it'll have to do. It's a security team. Making sure we're safe. I actually feel a lot safer with these guys than any other security guards anywhere else. It's another security team. Making sure nobody gets robbed here when they're sleeping. And at the same time, they heard that the police may come in a couple hours. But I have to say I feel a lot safer here than I do anywhere else, thanks to Irina here. The only person who speaks English other than me and Matt here. And again, I have to say I feel very safe here. And we're actually at the communication center where the police actually raided first last week when they came here in order to shut down all the Wi-Fi and all the internet access that this little center here provides. So I'm having a very good night, meeting a lot of great people, very nice people. They offered me food. I don't even know them. I don't even speak these people's languages, and they're treating us like family, and just can't say anything better about these people.